You want to know what's a real motivation killer? When you go to record 2 Reddit videos, only to find afterwards that they both have
The deep voice thing that my computer does every now and again.
I don't know why it does it, but I have to restart my microphone. And I forgot to check the recording first, and so they're unusable. Well, anyway, here we are back on the CaptainSparklez subreddit. Going to be checking out all the highest quality Gru memes from the last week, because this is the Gru subreddit. At this point, if Gru becomes irrelevant across the rest of the world, don't worry, you can always come here, because Gru will somehow, I don't know why, always be relevant here on the CaptainSparklez subreddit. Probably because I keep bringing it up and people just like to push my buttons. That's what this subreddit is for. Well, let's begin with number 19. It's 3 a.m. and I don't have Photoshop. I apologize. Jardon, and Gordon. Is that me on Gordon Ramsay's face? What happened to the mouth right there? Without Photoshop, how did you actually do this? That's what I'm more curious about. Because I don't know how you would not perfectly, the mouth is completely screwed up, but maybe somebody else made that last image. But you feathered the edges, you blended it all together. It's not a bad job other than the part where the mouth is horrifying. I guess I've just seen a terrible food dish and it's truly unacceptable. You know, actually my stepdad's name is Gordon, so that's inaccurate. But believe you me, growing up, a lot of confusion when my mom called out a name. We would both respond at the same time. She'd call from across the house. We'd be like, what's up? She's like, no, I meant, and then either Jordan or Gordon, and then be like, all right, day in the life. That's how it works when you have 2 Jordan and Gordon. Confusing stuff, really is. So this post hits home. Happy boy Jardon receives the diamond play button in its true form, meant to be Minecraft style. Do you mean Minecraft style as in Opa Minecraft style? Or do you mean Minecraft style as in the diamond play button is just in the style of Minecraft? I'm thinking it's in the style of Minecraft, not Opa Minecraft style, because I don't see any relation. But this is wow, you did a really good rotoscope on my fingers, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, you ever feel like doing some rotoscopes? It's really time consuming, so I'd totally hit you up if you feel like ever doing it for me on my thumbnails, because damn. Sometimes I get super lazy, like I use the pen tool, but sometimes I'm just like, man, I don't want to do this, and so I just won't do it on a thumbnail. I'd probably do it more often in the Reddit thumbnails, if, rather than just the split screen, if I wasn't so lazy about rotoscoping. If you don't know what rotoscoping is, just like isolating from the background so that you change the background while still keeping the foreground. Green screens make it a lot easier, but I don't have one. I could set one up, too lazy to do that as well. Laziness dictates my lifestyle. When you get too used to Jardon terminology. Mom, before we eat, could you please bring me a fork? I hope that I'm having this impact on people to where the first thing you think of when someone says the word fork is not actually just the eating utensil. That's great. I feel like I've really accomplished something by continuing to condition you into associating the 2 words with each other. I appreciate that reaction face can still exist. Good times. Actually, isn't it? Don't I have it as an emoji on my Twitch channel? Which I think I'm gonna be probably streaming again soon, possibly in the works. Sneak preview. Anywho, even with Jardon's hatred of the Gru meme, they both still have some similarities. Oh, is that right? You're stretching here a little bit. Maybe you're not stretching here a little bit. Wow. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Definitely copied me. Whoever was the lead creative or the director, producers on whatever Despicable Me that is, they obviously saw the Mama's Boy animation on my channel where they watch Maya Night clearly. And they were like, you know what, we should integrate that. That was high quality content right there. A lot of people seem to like that Maya Night stuff, especially the Pretty Pink Princess and the animation that went along with it. We should definitely do that with Gru. Sure, it'll appeal to a wider audience. So I am so happy I could inspire the movie. And also, I should be getting paid by... who does it? Is it DreamWorks who does Despicable Me? Hey, DreamWorks, I'm keeping Gru the most relevant meme in the universe, all right? I should get a rev share on the next movie or the current movies, okay? Like just a 5% back end or something like that, I think that's totally fair because I'm increasing your ticket sales 20-fold. So only a 5%? Like, geez, that's a steal. Saw this food truck and could only think of one person. Haha! I should get royalties for this one as well, because obviously they've seen my Reddit videos. I'm the first person to ever change to fork, It's never happened ever once before in the history of the world. I was the first one to do it. Scientifically proven, confirmed, and I should have trademarked it, dude. I better be forking on some food, though. Better live up to the namesake. Is this better, Jardon? No.
It's not.
Don't know what to do for grooming. Don't know what to do for grooming. But then I get an idea. I decide to make a reverse version of the meme. At first, I thought it was just going to be don't know what to do for grooming on every slide. And I was going to be like, I hate this. And I still, it's good. It's better. I wouldn't say it's good. Good was the wrong word for it, but it's a new use. I appreciate the new use of it, the variation. I'm not sure I still appreciate the fact that we are keeping it so relevant here when it's probably kind of died down in the rest of the world. But we have our little bubble here, and it just persists, never ending. When you start being social and suddenly remember you hate everyone, how did this happen? Where did this photo come from? Okay, so I know this was at the Creator Summit last week. I know which night this was because I know when I was wearing that sash. This was right after YouTube Brandcast. Was I in the background of someone's video? Or like an Instagram story or something like that and just didn't realize? God damn it. That's me. Mr. Antisocial. Actually, though, kind of am. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't do much unless I'm invited. I'm really bad at initiating things, like asking someone, hey, do you want to go and do this thing? Other than occasionally when it has to do with car stuff. But even then, usually wait till I'm invited. People probably think I don't like them, and it's not the case at all. If you're watching this and we know each other and you think, geez, he must hate everyone. I don't. I'm just really bad at initiating. I swear to you. It's not you. It's me. I'm being completely honest. I'm just bad at it. My life has been a series of hair mistakes. Jardon Maroon. Wow. You really did. And you end with that one. Of course you do. I thought it was going to be just a still image of my Malfoy stage. But you really did. You showed the evolution there. I missed the... I had a pretty good jawline in high school. I feel like that's sort of gone away. I don't know why. Like, I exercise pretty regularly now. I obviously had a little bit of a phase where I let YouTube and sitting in front of my computer kind of just dominate everything. But still, I just look back at those old photos and I was like, it wasn't that bad looking back in high school. And then it all went downhill. Bummer. Oh, well, do what you can. Anyone remember? Fortress Fallout? Nah. Fortress Fury? Are we okay with that? I don't know if I ever mentioned, but my partner in that venture, for anyone who's wondered where the game is, it just ended up being too expensive to keep up. Believe it or not, developing games, it's a big undertaking, even if it's a mobile game, because then you need to do like regular updates and stuff like that. Anyway, whole nother story. But my partner in that game, after the whole Bethesda Fortress Fallout cease and desist thing happened, it was April 1st, he sent a fake cease and desist pretending to be from Valve for Team Fortress, and I woke up to it. He acted like it was a forwarded email that he received, and I was like just waking up, I kind of groggy. I read it, I'm like, are you serious? Oh, wait a minute, what day is it today? It's April 1st, you son of a bitch. It's pretty good. You got me for a moment there. But funny anecdote. Who wants to see Jardon do this? Geoguessr 0 points challenge. Wow, there's a channel called Geoguessr Wizard. Huh, he's probably better at it than me. Did you do it? Did you get 0 points? I could try it. I haven't done it in a couple weeks. I haven't even gone for, I don't know, would it be that difficult, or could you kind of just guess like really far away from just about anything? And actually could be difficult, couldn't it? Yeah, we can give it a try. See if we can get 0 points. He's probably done it because he's a wizard. The perfect girl for Jardon. The perfect girl doesn't exist. I do not like to express my opinions on politics. What is this from? Isn't that the woman from Star Wars? Rogue One, right? Man, I'm good at remembering names of things. That's not from Rogue One though, is it? I don't think. It could be, because apparently I can't even remember the name of Rogue One. I do discuss politics quite a bit in private. I just don't do it in videos. So I hate to spoil the illusion. I do have opinions. They exist. I just don't think that any good comes out of sharing them in this particular public forum, because unfortunately, there's really no convincing anyone of anything else. People have their views, and yeah, it's just it's a thing. There are plenty of politic-related channels out there. If that's your thing, it's just I don't think that it's a good call here, personally. But to break the illusion, I do have opinions. I'm not just a completely neutral response robot. All hail CaptainSparklez. I don't like how you can use the liquefy tool and just actually make it look that similar. Apparently I look way too similar to Gru to begin with, because that's not even like a massive liquefy tool job. That's pretty simple. You just stretch my face a little bit and suddenly I look like Gru. Is this the same dude though who rotoed the last thing? Because we got some professional rotoscopers here in the subreddit. Guys looking for thumbnail jobs, you hit me up. I hate rotoscoping. Jardon's fans when he's within a 5-mile radius of a female. This is my favorite post of all time. It really is. Oh boy. It's like, wait, what? He's pictured with a woman? He's next to one somewhere? He was captured on someone else's video in the background. There was a woman next to him. They've got to be dating! They must be dating. There's no other option. They couldn't possibly be talking in a social environment. They couldn't just be collaborating for the sake of collaborating. They must be dating. It has to be the case. No male and female have ever interacted in the history of the universe when they weren't dating. It's never happened. Every single instance of male and female talking, they're all dating, or it's leading to marriage. You're crazy if you think otherwise. The thing that I find most hilarious is that when it's like clearly two people who are friends and they're not dating, when that is stated, everyone's like, dude, poor dude got friend zoned. It's like, it can actually exist to where it's just not a relationship. It's possible. It happens. And it's not always like, oh, poor guy got friend zoned. It's not how it works. But I guess maybe between middle school and high school or something like that. I could go on for a long time about that one because that's a real thing, but probably the case for almost every YouTuber, not just myself. How Jardon's mind works. Create a YouTube channel. Hit 10 million subscribers. Buy a 4GT. Spell Pardolia correctly on your first try. This is accurate as well. Did you have this response yourself when you made this last post? It's like super meta, but I'm curious now. I bet you were happy though. You're like, yeah, I got it. Oh man, I studied a lot before I made this thing. Putting myself in your shoes. Time to reveal the color of my 2018 Jardon. We got some more rotoscopers here. God, I'm so happy about all you rotoscopers just stepping into the building. Although we got a little bit of bleed going on. A little bit of edge bleed here, just a little bit. But that's fine. It's tough to get it completely exact. I wonder what color my car chose for me to be in an alternate universe, in the Cars universe, where humans are ridden in as cars. I don't know how this universe works, but anywho, there will probably actually be a Ford GT that looks very similar to this if it doesn't already exist, like gray with black stripes on it. So yeah, I bet you could find one that looks pretty similar. Jardon made out of unaltered CaptainSparklez thumbnails. Oh boy. Let's just, hold on, let's get a zoom on this one right here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, they are all unaltered. It's kind of bizarre, like how all the colors blend in together, and then you're like, oh, everything's green, everything is blue. It's kind of like when you look at a CRT TV right up close, it's just all red, green, and blue. But, then you back up and there's a picture. Also, I'm going to assume, not to take away from this at all, but I think this might have been a generator. Like you fed it a set of possible images to choose from, and then you gave it the photo you wanted it to look like, and then it generated this. Just what I'm thinking. If it's not, then I apologize, but I think that might be the case. Here's the next level. The next level is every single one. There's probably more than 4,000 here. You try your best to utilize every thumbnail I have ever had to make an image manually. Can it be done? I actually don't want to task anyone with that because it would take way too goddamn long and you would be wasting your life away and I would feel too badly. But there you go. That is what I said last time though, so you made it happen. Please mods, make these the new buttons. So currently we have the Dramcrix from Ultra Modded Survival, or it's just Modded Survival. And then we have Jerry. So that's the down vote. That's the up vote. These dudes used to randomly appear on Jerry's tree and be little dicks. And that's why it's down vote. And Jerry obviously is the up vote. Do we make this and this? Obviously, this is a big decision. I could make this decision. I could make this a thing. I could decree this. And it would be thus. Shall do implement. But I don't know if it's clear enough that that's like good and that's bad. Because that could be that I found that funny. And so I don't think it's quite clear enough. That's my feedback. I'm going to make 363 people really angry here that I didn't quite agree, but I just don't know that it's clear enough on the up and down vote. Yes, the positions are obviously, but I just like the emotions. I don't know. I feel like I'm a fan of the head idea, even though it's weird to me looking at it. But I feel like we would find clearer images is all. And the next time I shall decree it to be thus. Jardon's new car made out of thumbnails. Okay, wow. All right, now we're really cooking here, dude. Jesus. So is this a? Oh my God. Oh, this is pretty cool, actually. Okay, I got to assume that this was done with a generator, right? This had to have been done with a generator. But even so, like this takes. Whoa. Okay, this uses so many more thumbnails. Damn, this is pretty wild. Look at all this. All right, I can dig it. Look at all the like Galaga little things there, making up the blackness on my shirt. Look at all the wide range of thumbnail colors of the rainbow that I have done in the history of my YouTube channel. All right, that qualifies as, I think this might be the top post of all time actually on this subreddit, but yeah, whoa, dude. All right, that was a good one to end on. Well, anywho, I scratched that about the whole manual thing. This works just fine. We got our fix. All right, well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked, and feel free to stay tuned for next week, or head on over to the CaptainSparklez subreddit yourself and contribute to the Gru memes. But don't do that, actually. This is quality content here. Emulate that. Anyway, that said, I'll catch you all next time.